it is the most serious threat to humanity that we are facing. It's bigger than many other things that hit the headlines nowadays, and the world has to sit up and take notice, and we all have to change the way we do things. And bringing this to Parliament and hopefully getting Parliament to pass a motion which recognises the state in which the world is as a result of a human-induced climate change, I think will make a difference.
Your motion says that Gibraltar will be carbon neutral by 2030, but that by 2035 we'll only have reduced our emissions by 50%. How do you intend to square that circle?
Climate neutrality is not just about reducing emissions. Climate neutrality can be achieved by other ways, by investing in greening areas, in renewable energy, even outside Gibraltar. So I don't think the two are incompatible.
So which of those two options do you intend to pursue? Planting more trees elsewhere or investing in renewable energy projects in other countries?
We would need to do both. It is possible to particularly nowadays with the climate finance initiatives which transcend borders, it is possible for a small country like ours to offset our carbon. And therefore this is one of the ways that we are actually currently exploring. If we don't put pressure on ourselves and set these firm targets, then we have no chance of making the contribution that we need to make.
A moment ago, you almost seemed to be playing down the importance of reducing our emissions. But surely that's the most effective way, isn't it, to tackle climate change?
I'm not playing it down at all. If you look at our emissions for the last 6 or 7 years, with one slight blip, I think, in 2014, they are reducing year on year.
Your motion mentions Gibraltar getting 20% of its energy from renewable sources by 2020, which is just months away. Are we on track to meet that target?
I think this is the biggest challenge. I think it's still possible. We have a number of solar projects that are coming up soon. It is a challenge, but I think it is possible still to achieve it. I think I have to add one thing. Somebody might ask me, well, surely Gibraltar's contribution at the global scale is very small. Clearly that is true, but we have a responsibility not only to minimize our own impact on climate change, but also to lead the world, because this would be the first country to declare a climate emergency. Others are talking about doing it. We are actually going to do it.
A statement of intent, but you'll actually have to follow through with this.
It has to be followed through. This is a challenge. This is a challenge on this government and future governments.